Gentlemen, before we get started, I'd just like to tell you that this was by far one of the most challenging ad campaigns that we've ever had the pleasure of undertaking. Of course, you both live in Prunedale, so you know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's only so much you can do with gun racks and horse corrals. But, on the other hand, Prunedale does have a lot going for it. It's got a great agricultural base, a very mild climate, and lots of possibilities for economic growth. But, let's face it, Prunedale's greatest claim to fame is the fact that it's smack in the heart of Steinbeck country. So, while we're generating ideas for our first commercial, we decided to start by exploiting that.
In 1939, John Steinbeck completed one of the greatest works of American literature. Many years later, after learning the benefits of a high-fiber diet, he began work on the sequel.
Where do you think you're going?
Just passing through.
So, what do you think? Talking prunes? Talking prunes.
Are never sure that the public responds well to animated produce.
Actually, we did discover, as I'm sure you're both aware, that prunes really aren't grown in Prunedale. In fact, this is the only prune tree that our research team was able to find.
Plum tree.
Excuse me?
Oh, I was just saying that a prune is really a dried plum, so it's not a prune tree, it's a plum tree.
Okay. Well, in any case, we decided to try something a little different with our next commercial. We kept the same agricultural theme, but this time we added a little twist. Or should I say, a lemon twist.
My client is concerned that both of those commercials are based directly on the digestive system. It's his opinion that this would give entirely the wrong meaning. When people hear Prunedale, they're going to think sewage.
Okay, alright, I could see how that could be a problem, but I'm sure we can fix some of that in the editing, can't we? Just trim it up a bit here and there, drop in some new audio. Yeah, I'm sure we can tweak it up enough to eliminate any misinterpretation. It shouldn't be a problem. We do have one other commercial that we've been toying with, but before we show it to you, I'd just like you to know that I understand your concern regarding the bathroom references. And, well, frankly, I couldn't agree more. And although this next one may seem a little similar in theme, I believe it's actually a very fresh and tasteful concept. And if you just give it a chance and try not to judge it too hastily, I'm sure you'll agree that it's really quite the daring advertising strategy. But in the event that you do find objection to it, we'd be more than happy to change it. Nothing is set in stone.
Just show it to me.
Right. Pretty edgy, huh? Now, in retrospect, I can see that some of this imagery can be a little challenging. And I'll be the first to admit that the animation is a little crude. But, if you ask me, it still retains a lot of its good old boy charm. But it's entirely up to you. So, what do you say? Should we go ahead and roll with it?
I've got a better idea. Prunedale, California. It ain't Hollywood.